So basically when I hit legs, I like to like isolate as much as possible, go into my quads, right? Hamstring glute day by itself, you know, pick apart stuff, chest by itself, shoulders by itself. The workout that we did today with Casey, she's getting into competing. She wants her legs to come up, but the glutes are the priority. And the way that we're training and the availability she has, she can't break up legs like I do, where ideally I'd be like, yo, you need a glute hammy day or you need a quad day. She can't do that because of her work schedule and life. This is where you pivot your bodybuilding like must and you make it work. So what she wants to do is bring up her glutes, but bring up her hammies and quads as well. So what we did today is a full leg session, but it's a glute dominant leg session where the focus is the glutes in the beginning, the first 3 movements, and then when we are fully exhausted in the glute department, we go on to our hammy and quads. And on our warm-ups on these, stuff like this, we'll have minimal rest until we start our working sets. So usually we'll stack the weight. If you're warming up, you don't need rest from the warm-up, so I'll go, you know, the first warm-up set, right into the next warm-up set, right into the next warm-up set. Now we're fucking warmed up, 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes before we get going. Come on. Good job. Done with our warm-ups. That final set of the 3 here got us working a little bit. Now we're taking a little bit of rest and we're gonna attack our first working set here. And again, hip thrusts are literally your leg extension for your butt cheeks. So we want the squeeze at the top. If we can't get that full lockout, we're just going into a range of motion that can be done on other stuff. So we wanna make sure we're getting that squeeze and getting it all the way up on these. More. 3, 4, good. 5, 6, come on. 7, more all the way up. Up, 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 up. Good job. We get like in that moment, I was like, I think we just jumped in at about 1 minute. Going from 1 minute of rest to your standard 90 seconds or more is the reason why people don't. They're like, well, I can't hit the same thing over and over. It's like, well, what's your fucking rest? You know, if you give yourself enough rest to get back to it, like the Phil Heath thing we were talking about, where it's like, if you're required to hit 8 reps, rest until you can get those again. You want to do cardio and get your heart rate up, do something else.
Yeah.
Remember I was telling you about my ex? We trained back in the day and it was like not enough. She, in between like leg press, she'd be like, I gotta do push-ups too. It's like, it's a fucking bodybuilding, lady. What are you doing? What are you fucking doing, lady? 3, good job. 4, yep. 5, good, keep going. 6, nice, come on. 7, come on, one more, all the way up. Up, 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 up. Nice work. You had your feet about that much more in front that time?
Yeah.
Did that feel like it was more glutes?
Way better.
Okay, cool.
Way better.
Feet high and wide. 4, 5, nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Come on. Nice work. 5 more. 1, yeah. 2, come on. 3, 4, one more. Get that stretch. I got you though, okay? Hold that stretch. All in the glute hams. Come on. 3, 2, go. Nice work. Perfect weight. 2 minutes. Now you're not gonna jump fast.
Yeah, that was good.
Good.
It went to my toes, but yes.
Yeah.
I just need to bring it back.
Yeah. That's kind of like one of those things too where you don't have to change anything in your stance and just lift your toes a little bit.
Okay.
You could be doing a quad dominant move and be like, damn, my glutes starting to like take over.
Yeah.
The position of taking your toes up does so much. So if you actually think to yourself, oh, I'm doing a quad focused movement, shove through my toes, more quad. If you do a glute focused movement, lift your toes mentally off that and it's only heels, holy glutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold it.
Holy glutes. It's the church I'm gonna start down the line. 4, think north and south. Don't east and west your torso.
Okay.
You're pressing up, not forward. Yep. Way better. Good job with the heels too. Yeah. So how she's doing it on these, her knee stays above her heel and never in front of it and all that. That'll take most of your quad out of it. They're always gonna have, whenever you're doing this stuff, is always gonna have your secondary muscles take over. But the more you can keep that back the whole time instead of this traveling over this way towards your toes, the more it's gonna put all that tension on your glutes. Nice work. Once you go all the way up, like right to about here, the tension's off. And then when I come up to complete my rep, usually I'm like, oh shit, I gotta fucking kind of get back into that. But if you could lock in and just be like, oh yeah. And the problem is, it works more and it's harder. So you'll get in that, it's like no rest, but people wanna go 1.
Yeah.
But if you go 1, oh fuck, that's a lot of tension, but God, I'm dialed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
All right, here we go. Way better. 5, come on. 6, a little slower. 7, 3 more. 8, 2 more. 9, a little pause at the bottom of this. Good job. Nice work. All right, so normally, like on any squat machine, squats in general, there's so many different ways you could do it and incorporate all the muscles. When you position yourself in a weird spot, this is like, think about pushing your hips back with your knees behind your heels as the sissy squat version of a squat for your butt. So when you put your knees all the way forward, your ass is flapping in the breeze. You have to squeeze your butt to make it. There's no tension on your butt at all. When you do it the other way, all of that tension goes to your glutes. It's like, oh, well, we're getting away from the furthest quad. We're going into the furthest glute from a squat. And that pushing your back into it and saying, no, my knees are staying over my heels the entire time.
4, I got you, come on. Halfway. 5, yep. 6, 7. Keep it tight, I got you. Let me help you. Good work. Nice work. All right, so the focus of this workout is a glute dominant. So you started with the glutes, got our 3 movements out of the way, and now we're still gonna get our hamstrings and quad done, and then we're gonna be doing supersets for this. So right now we're going lying hamstring curl and then right into a leg extension.
I'll start one.
Come on.
Here we go. All right, I'm helping on these, okay? Come on. All the way. There you go. Lock it in. One more. Keep those hips down and I'll help you, okay? Stay there. Nice work. Good job. 5. 6. Keep those hips pulled into the seat. Yep. 8. 4 more. All the way up, okay? 3 more, okay? 2 more. Come on. Last one, okay? Nice work. God, those suck. What's up, brother? Nice shirt. Pumping blood through that part of your body is so huge.
Yeah.
That's why have you seen the studies about like people who train their legs and especially their calves live longer than people who don't? Train your fucking calves.
I believe
because
it.
the circular, like all your stuff goes down, but if you don't keep that blood flowing, it doesn't keep everything going. Jesse's been sending me non-stop articles about that where it's like, dude, train your fucking lower body.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to train your calves for like the look of it, train your calves to not die.
Yeah.
For the circulatory system
Sure.
aspect of it, right? 7, come on. 8, 9, touch it. 10, 2 more. 11, 1 more. Good job. Unclick, flip it.
Oh, okay.
You've used this one, right?
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Superset.
You're getting it. You're getting it. 2 more. I think we should go up on those only because that brings your glutes into it. And like typically, I feel like whenever I do this, whatever I can do max out on this for my adductors, I can do double.
Yeah,
for
I
this
agree.
because it's just like Jesus Christ.
I agree.
All right, so we'll keep it at 80 for our ads, and we'll 125 when we abduct.
Okay.
45, 46, 47. Come on. 48, 49, 50. Good job. Halfway. 96. Come on. 97, 98, 99, 100.
Fuck.
That's a weird one.
Oh.
Nice work. So this is the kind of stuff that when Arnold talked about, like, if you've ever heard his thing where he's like, I gained a blah, blah, blah amount of inches in a year.
Good seeing you, dude. Take
Bye-bye.
care.
It was this kind of shit. Like you going like, imagine just hitting, like you're an active person. Imagine hitting 4 sets of 20 on calves when you're fucking averaging 10,000 steps a day on your calves.
Sure.
Is that gonna do
Sure.
shit? No.
Or in heel.
But you go in here and annihilate, like Lee Priest, he used to do 6 to 7 sets on calves daily. He made that was part of it.
It's amazing. I can't flex this.
Yeah.
That's
It's just
crazy.
lock.
It hits
Then
all of
wait
it.
till,
I know, it
wait till
locks.
tonight and it's pointed like this and you're like, oh, I'm a
That's
fairy.
crazy.
I'm a pretty person.
Oh, good job. Hey,
Pump, man.
You're done. Nice work.
so we had our dominant glute day, 3 independent exercises that don't run into each other. Then we had 2 supersets, a superset of extensions or a lying leg curl into extensions. And then we had another superset of adductors into abductors. And then when we were done with all legs, we hit those lower suckers and we got over to calves. And we did the Arnold old school, pick a weight you could do for about 20 reps and then shoot for 100 reps with rest pause nonstop until you get to that. Pretty fun way to train. You could do the same stuff that we did on this as like the glute dominant and flip it if you were like, oh, I want to hit a full leg day, but like quads are my focus. Okay, flip it. 3 quad movements that are focused on quads in the beginning, then move on to a glute hammy superset afterwards. Or flip it and now you're like, hamstrings are the weakest part of my body. I'm hitting hamstrings first, 3 movements, and then getting onto a superset afterward of glute and quad. If this is the type of content that you guys like and you like seeing me tweaking people's form, especially when it's different levels of athletes. You know, Casey's a pretty established bodybuilder or athlete and getting into bodybuilding. There's people that I work with who are brand new newbies, and we're doing all the tweaks that we're doing with a seasoned vet with a brand new person as well. So if this is something you enjoy seeing and seeing me work hands-on with clients, please let me know, comment, like, give me all the updates, say this sucks, don't do it again, all that kind of stuff.